Hello, space engineers. Welcome back to another episode of ProtoTech Quest, where eventually we will make another attempt to get ProtoTech. That will not be today. Today, what we're going to do today is work underground. We're going to dig out a gallery where we can store ice, O2 generators, and hydrogen tanks, so that when the Ukamachi comes back here to pick up platinum and check on our freezer pop buddy, we can refuel the ship. We don't have to wait around for anything. It'll all be ready to go. Out here is where the drill will eventually be. This episode is going to basically pick up where the last episode left off. So, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoy the content today. If so, please give me a like and subscribe. We're going to get started. Built the defenses and checked out the encounters that were occurring. We still have to do that Space Pirate Relay post, and we're going to do that. But first, we're going to get on with some of the main content for the episode, which are these projects that I'm excited about finishing here. I don't know if I have cargo down there or not. I should.
Energy
I do not.
critical.
Okay. So I'm going to need a conveyor and cargo and yada yada. Okay. So this is going to be a pretty interesting project for me. I've never done a drill like this. I need to drill out a gallery space down here, a big open space, and I want it to not be a painful experience. So there's that. And then, you know, I want to reuse the drill when I'm done with the first space, because I need to dig a couple of spaces out here. So I need to detach, retach the drill. So if I have a block I can grind out, a block I can merge to, then I should be able to build my drill off of this, cut this when I want to move it, and then have a block to be basing things on to merge things back on. Okay, so now we're going to build the drill out here. This is going to be a hinging system. I want to try and take advantage of the new menu command to just simply destroy blocks, or destroy instead of dig, so I can use the drill to mine material out in a bigger radius, and hopefully we can do it quickly. I don't want to spend a lot of time drilling. I just want to make a machine and get it to do the job I need to do. Yeah, I could put hydrogen tanks up on the surface, but I think that would be silly. I think I would get harassed a lot by Mozo, and it would be likely to get blown up if, let's say, the Factorum were to come back here looking for their goodies. Not that we have a lot of their goodies yet, but we do have something at the moment. So there's going to be a hinging system for this drill. I think this is going to be a very efficient way for me to place this drill and have it mine out a big space without having to do a lot of hand drilling. And I know that I'm doing a lot of hand drilling now, but it's required early on for this to work. I have to do something to get the drill in here. Can't work magic. It's just space engineers. So fortunately, I need to drill a little more out. Okay. So now we need another hinge here. This lets the hinges fold back on themselves, the pistons fold back on themselves, which is where I'm going to get all this length that I need. So now here we place pistons go this direction. This is very much like the Ukamachi's main drill. It's essentially the same basic format, actually. We're just building one underground. Kind of just temporarily, really. Now we're going to build the drill head. I'm going to use an advanced rotor, even though I'm not going to use the steel, just because it's just the kind of guy I am. I just want to make it just in case for some reason in the future I was to want to do that. Put braking torque on the rotor before we do anything with it so that it doesn't go anywhere. The local shipyard is occasionally complaining about me still.
No energy.
Oh boy. Well, maybe I need a recharge station down there. Maybe I need some lights down here. Maybe that would be nice. Okay, so now that we have some lights in here, let's see if we can get this built. We're building a drill head here, so we need conveyor converter. I'm going to use small drills because they're going to be easier to place, right? I can already place that. I don't need a full thing of drills, so we're just going to space them like we would for a regular mining operation. That way, if we would like to use it for regular mining, we can. So I'm going to build these, and I'm going to turn them on their destroy mode. And we're going to see what happens. We're going to see if they dig out enough space that I don't have to dig out the circumference that this is going to drill. I'm hoping I can save myself a little bit of manual digging. So, can I just set this to destroy? Clearing terrain mode on. Toggle block on. Is that enough space that I can spin the drill? I think it is. So we're going to turn terrain clearing mode on and turn the block on. This, let's set the velocity. Let's set the rotor lock on. Let's set the velocity at 1 rotation in a minute. lock is on, rotor lock is off. The rotor blew up. Like, why did the rotor blow up? Did terrain clearing mode kill the rotor? It's a separate grid. I bet terrain clearing mode destroyed the rotor. Let's try and space this out a bit. Let's see what happens. See if terrain clearing mode is really the problem it seems to be in this setup. Okay, so this is an experiment. I think terrain clearing mode destroyed the rotor because it was a different grid. So let's turn this on. On. It's on terrain clearing mode, right? No damage is occurring. Okay. Right. Off. So I think what happened the first time is that the terrain clearing mode increased the drill radius, and because it was a separate grid, it blew it up. I don't really know. I didn't feel like the drills were impacting anything. Let's put the velocity on just a little bit. Is it going to impact? Is anything being damaged? Oh, okay.
Energy low.
Turn up the velocity. Now, how's it work? Is it going to clear around itself? It does look like it is. See, I didn't want to clear all of this space out. I was hoping I could get the drill to do it, and it looks like I can. Wow, okay. Okay, that is awesome. Okay, so the way this drill works, it has to be a certain width. It has to be at least the width of these pistons. So I need to drill to the side and build some more of this assembly. And then I'm going to set things up. So I'm going to build one, maybe two drills on each side. We're going to drill a decent sized hole out here. So I'm going to get working on that. When I've placed the drills and we're ready to make sure that it is going to do its spinning, I'll show you that test. I'm going to show you this in the spectator cam. This might be more interesting. Let's see what happens. We're going to turn on the drills. We're going to turn them off because what I need to do is set inertia tensor on these things. Okay, so that fixed the jiggle quite a bit. Let's turn on the rotor and see if it manages to clear. Velocity is 1. That's too fast. Negative 0.5. Okay. So this should be clearing the hole and not destroying itself. So everything it's doing right now is something that I was hoping I could avoid doing myself. So very pleased about that. When it gets all the way around, it should look like a circle. Wow, I almost feel like this is going to be a bigger space than I need. We'll see. It's really doing a good job of clearing all that terrain for me, which is awesome. So I'm going to set up the velocities on all these hinges. So I have to name all these hinges. So that's a good size hole. We're going to be able to stick 3x3 things in there pretty easy. All right, so we're going to try to turn on the drills, turn on the rotor, see if we can reverse these hinges. Is that too much, too fast? What's going on? I think it's too fast. I think. Yeah, let's reverse it. It's too fast. Let's make it go half as fast, half the speed. Okay, looks like everything's back where it's supposed to be. Let's try and reverse it again. Let's see if it's gonna behave. These are supposed to go straight forward, not at that funny angle.
It still looks like it's at some kind of funny angle.
I turned them off? Oh, I turned them off and they just did whatever. Wow, that's pretty interesting. It's really not doing at all what I wanted it to do at all. Okay, so reverse them. Let's just turn them on. Okay, so let's go look at them all, make sure they're all set correctly. I had a little problem with this. It wasn't extending, it wasn't going straight. And that's why it's not coming back straight, is because I fixed the things that were wrong. So this hinge was going the wrong way, so it really just wasn't going forward. The other hinges were going forward, so it was basically not moving. So that joint wasn't pushing the drill forward, so it was going at an angle. So we're undoing that angle right now, just waiting for this hinge. 2. Nope. Want to reverse it. .025. So this is all, I mean, I've done a variety of misdrills. Wow. Okay, let's see if I can finally get this thing to work. This has been an interesting experience for me. So now, if we reverse the hinges, maybe they will all go together. It does look like maybe they're finally digging straight. Maybe. This has been a little bit of a chore to set up because I've been making mistakes, basically. If I hadn't made any mistakes, it probably wouldn't have been difficult to set up, but I did. I think it's doing what it's supposed to. It's a little funky to look at because of the offset, but I think that's doing what we want it to do. Okay guys, the drill has gone forward. I think these ridges are due to the drill not being the same length on both sides, perhaps. So if I slow down, so we're at the end here, it's slowed down, I think it's gonna fix that. I don't know that I care about that or not. We could fix it maybe by drawing this back slowly. But what we're going to do now is deal with all of these pistons. Okay, so let's go into the spectator cam so we can see what is happening. And let's extend the pistons. See if that's an okay speed. Well, at the moment, this looks like an acceptable speed for this kind of drilling. So, let it go. Get the space dug out. So I'm kind of interested in getting this to clear out straight, and the way to do that, I think, is to make this exactly the same on both sides. So I'm going to do that. It won't increase the size of the drill hole at all. So all it's going to do is make things smoother. So So I probably should have done that to begin with. I was just kind of worried about it making the hole too big, and it kind of has already made the hole a little bigger than I wanted. But now that it's here, it would be awfully nice if it made the hole look good. Okay, so if we go turn this back on now. Drill's on. Well, maybe it's having a positive effect. So let's reverse the hinges. Let's see if this is gonna clear out some of these edges for us. Or we didn't want to reverse the hinges, we're reversing the pistons. It's making it something, but I don't think better is what it's making it. I mean, maybe it's making it just slightly better. I think it is making it slightly better. I think it's related to the timing on when the drills do their removal. So if I change this to be 3, which should be not the right speed, you know, it's kind of a weird speed. It's kind of in the midpoint. Maybe that will help. Maybe putting the speed at a ratio that's different from the one it was at will help it. Yeah, that is helping it. Oh, that's nice. Okay, that's awesome. So let's reverse the pistons to get back to the beginning. So I think that's going to clear my drill hole a little bit more evenly, which I'm going to like. This is going to be a big gallery for cargo containers. Ice, and then I'd like to move this to the left and down. Dig another one out for hydrogen storage. So at the moment, I got some other stuff to do, so I'm gonna go do that. Yeah, see, that's way better. Let's take a look at this. So we got a much smoother hole by, on the reverse, changing the timing when the drill hits the removes voxels. So now we're just pulling out the hinge of our nice long tube, and then we're going to see about cutting this block off and moving this that way and down. Do another drill so that we have enough space to put all the hydrogen tanks in. Big tanks. The Ukamachi has a lot of tanks, so I'm probably going to need at least 10 tanks. I'm going to keep on with this. I'll probably show you moving this drill and running the next pass. I'll probably show you that. Right now, I got to take a break. I've been doing a bit of stuff. got other things to do today, so see if I work on this anymore today or if it's another session. This drill is what, like 3 blocks off on either side? 1, 2, 3 blocks. So it's like 7 blocks wide. So if I go over this way 4 blocks and down 4 blocks with the base of this drill and run this again, if I do that, the center of the new hole that I'm drilling will be just 1 block to the left of the edge of this hole, which should be interesting. So this space here needs to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this space needs to go down. It just feels like, based on the size of this hole, that I should move it over even farther, like maybe another, I don't know, 2 blocks? 3? Let's go more blocks. 5, 6. Go down from here. This is where the middle of the drill will be. So the edge of the drill will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're going to go out to here, and we're going to go down.
One, 2, 3. 4. So it's at this level, and it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and it'll be down here at this level.
Energy low.
So that whole thing needs to be mounted here. Which means I gotta drill stuff out so I can get it over here. So let's measure.
One, 2, 3, 4.
That's how wide it is. So I am going to drill this out so that I can move this way and down. And I am going to set up some pistons to assist with that process. Decided that I can dig a better hole if I frame out the hole that I'm drilling with blocks. So I'm doing that and discovering that I need to drill a bigger hole than I had originally drilled, which is fine. But I just thought I would demonstrate that that is what I'm doing to try and figure this out. So this block right here is where the drill there, that block, needs to be basically right here. So I'm going to move that block from there to there. That's the goal. So all this stuff needs to be, if I haven't explained it very well already, all the stuff that's in this box is basically where I'm going to move the drill head while I the drill head is going to be moved through in order to get it to that location. Boy, do I have a hard time with words and things. So I'm just clearing this out. Using my guide. Because I don't want to rebuild the drill. Also, that is where I left the helm on the block we're moving. Aha. So to make this move easier, I'm going to make these half blocks because I'm worried that this block is going to slide against these. So I'm going to make these half blocks. And then behind them, I'm going to run this conveyor line. There. So let's make these half blocks. We can make this a cargo container like it is up top.
No energy.
Well, good thing it is not far away. Let's get this cargo container in here. I think I need to do a better job of explaining. I have these pistons here. I'm going to need some more pistons. I need one here. And I need one. Okay, so if we extend this up, reverse, where does that get us? Okay, it's good, so I didn't need two pistons. Okay.
Energy critical.
Let's reverse you. Oh, it's gonna go through the helm, right? Is it? I think it's gonna go through the helm. Oh, it does place. Well, it'll slide past there, right? No, I don't think it will slide past there. So let's try a pillar. Yeah, let's try one of these. I can't do that because the helm is here. Well, I guess we'll just take the helm off. We won't worry about this. We'll move this another 2.5 meters. Now, this. Okay, so theoretically, if we grab this with this mag plate, gosh, that's irritating. So theoretically, if we grab this with this mag plate, we can move it. So let's, all the way down there. So let's take this and set its max distance to, we need to set it to 2.5 plus the width of the mag plate, so 2.75. So to be safe, we'll make it 2.8. Let's reverse it. Okay, that's good. So now let's lock. Let's turn that on, actually. Now we should be good to grind this out. I guess this. Is this a static grid? No. And this.
Inventory full.
What just happened? What is happening? That's not a mobile grid. It's convinced that's a static grid.
Convert to ship. Oh. That's not the best. Clang is doing that for me. Right? Yeah. Clang is doing that for me. So I need to put a battery on this so I can... If I put a battery on this, it'll have the power for the hinges to work. And they will be able to retract all this so that this can work. So now they're doing their thing at their extremely slow speed. Okay, so I'm not 100% sure I've cleared enough space out to move this drill. I'm not 100% sure. So I'm going to move this in increments. So we're going to say the minimum distance is 5. And we're going to reverse it. Yeah, see, I don't know if there's enough room. Maybe. I mean, it shouldn't be any farther than this block, right? So it should be good. Okay, let's hope this is okay. Well, that's all wrong, isn't it? Okay, well, we can fix that. Whatever fix means in this case. Okay, we need to come down 5 more. Looks like we have room, so let's do it. Oh, it's having a problem. Position is 2.3. It's trying. It's having a hard time because this piston is retracted too much. Okay. Turn off. Let's set this to be like 825. Because we're impacting our merge block. Help us? Maybe, but let's see if this thing is producing pressure that's preventing the other one from moving. Yeah, there we go. Couldn't come down because of the pressure. Okay, so now if we turn
Energy
this on,
low.
it should merge and not explode, right? It's on. Oh, it's thinking about it. You reverse. Saying that block is in the way. Which I don't think it is, but if I remove it, what'll happen? Oh. I guess it was in the way. Oh, yeah, I can't do that. Huh. That's why. That block was in the way, so it couldn't merge. Makes a lot of sense, actually, you know. Alright, so this is a something, so this is merged on, so we can undo this. And we don't need this. We don't need that. We do need a helm. Okay, so theoretically, we can drill another hole from here. Theoretically. So let's see. Turn on the drills. Is that the right button? On, off? Yeah, that's a button. Oof. A little fast. This first drill, I'm going to go kind of slow. Just a little at a time. So I don't want to break the drill. Okay. Now we reverse the hinges. Now we watch the magic happen. Except I might be low on O2. Oh, I got a bottle. We'll just wait. I'm concerned that I have a nice hole. That maybe it's making my nice hole not a nice hole. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, they're about the same. This is a pretty big space. I should be able to do what I need to do in here. I hope. I was gonna do another drill, but I don't really want to do it again, I guess. And, I don't really need to. I'm gonna leave this to do its thing, I guess. And, I don't know. Gotta go for a walk, I guess. I've been down here in the dark for a minute. Maybe we'll go see what's going on outside. It's nighttime out. Wow. Been down there all day. I'm kind of tired. I think maybe it's time for me to take a nap. It's been a long, hard day. Man, the view here is pretty hard to beat. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 planets in view on that side. Wow. 4 planets in view all at once. Wow. Well, it's time for us to take a snooze. Wait for the drill to return. We'll do the episode edit, and we'll figure out if we have to leave this for next time or what. Well, I've done the edit, and it appears that I have dramatically overestimated the amount of things that I could fit in an episode, since this is the second episode that I've made out of the playthrough. The distractions and my tendency to want to do too much really just turned it into that, so hope you guys have been enjoying it. I'm trying to learn how to describe my builds better. Okay guys, I'll see you in the morning.